Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, my fellow Chibits. Today I'm here to bring all of you the weekly anime review of Gangsta. This episode pedaled to the metal with a lot of action. If you have wanted a lot of action from Gangsta, you definitely got what you wanted with this week's episode, because the entire episode was a bloodbath. Like, there was blood, violence. Yes, there was some censorship. I did notice that throughout the episode, but, BDs will definitely fix that up when they come out, so I will look past the censorship for now. But there was blood, violence, gore, shooting, disarming, just so many things going on in this episode that was pretty badass, that if you are an action junkie or you just love action, you're gonna fucking love this episode. And every so often, I do like these top episodes, and I actually really love this episode of Gangsta, because it was just enjoyable seeing some of our characters just kicking ass, like Nicholas going in and wrecking bitches. Well, he didn't really wreck a lot of people, he kind of got a little bit wrecked at the end, but still, I mean, Nicholas was kicking some ass, and it was enjoyable to see him just smiling and all that, being a badass, and just overdosing pretty much on his drugs just to be able to fight really well, which leads into something I want to talk about. We come to find out two things. For one, there is an S-class, which I kind of assumed was possible, because there's no way in fuck they would give us, like, the strongest class, for instance, Nicholas as an A0, and have him be the strongest Twilight, and not have anything above him, because it just doesn't feel kind of right. So it did two things with this episode. For one, it revealed that there is higher Twilights than Nicholas, but it's not just that. Nicholas is not as strong as we thought he was. For instance, we always thought he was an A0. He's not. He's at most a B5. That is fucking weak. That's really weak. And you want to know why he is a B5 instead of an A0? It's because when he takes his drugs, he goes up into the levels of an A0, and then he gets called Faker for this, because he's not really that strong. It's just because his body can't feel any pain, and he just goes over his limits, he can go to an A0. But in actual reality, when he's not taking these drugs, he's actually only a B5. So it goes to show you that Nicholas is not as strong as we all thought he was, which changes the dynamic of the series, because I didn't think Nicholas would be kind of that weak, so to say. I mean, he's strong, yes. I'm not gonna, discount and say Nicholas is not strong, but after witnessing what we saw in this episode, there's definitely way stronger people than Nicholas now, especially with the S-class being revealed, along with Ginger just kicking fucking ass. Like, oh my god, that S5, just the sheer up difference from an A0 to a S5 is unbelievable. It really is. And I wonder if there is a double S or a triple S, because some of these type of, meanings actually do take place in other anime series, like Yu Yu Hakusho, Tokyo Ghoul, and so I wouldn't be surprised to see, like, a double S or triple S that's higher than the S-class. I wouldn't really be surprised at all. But that is a topic saved for later if we do find out there is higher classes of Twilights. But for now, a new class has been revealed, S5s, and Ginger, oh my god, she just, damn, she kicked fucking ass. Now, one thing I will say is that there is a very complicated thing going on in this episode. Not necessarily, I guess, say complicated for us to understand, but there's some complicated events that make you wonder who is really the culprit in this episode, because majority of the episode was leading towards Monroe. I think his name is Monroe or Deli or whatever. The old man that's a mafia boss. It was leading towards him kind of being the guy that was setting everything up and probably causing the issues throughout this entire episode. It was kind of pointing towards him the entire episode. And then you get to the conclusion of the episode, it reveals the person that is actually at fault and is not really Monroe at all. So, I don't know, maybe they're both in on it at the exact same time, or maybe they're, they're unaware of it. Like, only the dude that was revealed at the end is the actual enemy. So, we don't really know at the moment. But for now, I like where the story is going, because you have it to where these hunters have been introduced into the series, and it lets us know that it's not just Twilights that we need to worry about, it's these hunters. These hunters are unbelievably strong, and judging by the name, I'm going to assume the hunters are either assassins that specialize in killing people, or hunters that specialize in killing Twilights. For instance, assassins that are just going after Twilights. That's probably what is going on here, especially with the way it was done with the introduction of them and how they hunt down tags. They collect them as if, you know, they're milestones, like, ooh, I got all these shiny tags and stuff. It just, definitely, they're probably assassins that only hunt after Twilights. An episode of Gangsta. I mean, Alex standing on her own, I mean, shooting a gun, managing to do what she wants. I mean, definitely good points there for Alex this week for being able to hold her ground. I mean, a little kick-ass girl, oh my god, the head honcho mafia girl, kicking ass, pulling out a gun, shooting, just, damn. I thought she was going to die there for a second. I really did. I thought she was going to die there about twice in this episode, but she managed to overcome it and survive. But I think all of us can agree that we thought she might have died in this episode, but she did, which is good because I like her character so far. So yeah, episode of Gangsta this week, very action-packed, that was very enjoyable, and I cannot wait to see where it's going to go next week. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.